Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. I picked up here a loose figure not knowing who he was, and one of the guys in one of the Facebook groups has informed me he's Marvel's Hawkeye. So I had a quick look on eBay. He's a Hawkeye from a toy line from 2011. He is a really nice looking figure. I mean, he does look top shelf, really nice. The sculpt on the face is pretty cool. The mask, the body looks cool. The holsters here, the outfit, the whatever this crap is on his back, it all comes together and looks really good. But is he a good figure? Looks wise, yes. I didn't get any guns. He's got no guns. I didn't get any rockets or whatever goes in these two holes here. So I don't know what goes there, but he looks great. He can look left and right. He has very small down and up and very small side to side. So he's got a ball joint there. Arms will get 90 degrees, which is 180 degrees, which is okay. Swivel around and we'll test his elbow bend. That is atrocious on his right arm. Can get better than that? Not really. So, right arm is really bad, left arm is just about acceptable. There is nothing on the waist. Ugh. Hips are pretty damn cool. He'll go that far. This is a different hip joint system to Marvel's other, Hasbro's other stuff that they sometimes use on these cheap figures. This one's much better. Forwards is pretty cool. Knees are only a single knee joint, so he can't go that far. And lo and behold, unfortunately, because he's a cheap figure, there is no ankle joint. The knees, you can add double knee joints yourself with a bit of work. It's not that hard, but it'll take time to get it right. Ankles you can add to if you really wanted to, or you could swap out. There is a bend at his knee, though, where the joint peg goes in. So that's also a nice feature. And there's whatever lettering inside his legs. 21841. I'm not sure what that is. Something to do with production, I guess. The holsters are loose, which means you should have to take them off, I guess. If you can't pop his legs out. My experience is that this is a one-piece joint that goes across. You have to cut his crutch open to pull it out. Maybe you could if you heat it up, but my experience previously was another figure that you couldn't do that. But I may be wrong in my recollection there. If that would fit over his hips, you could pop it off, but I think you'd have to heat that, or you can cut it and re-glue it. It's a shame that this thing on his back you can't take it off. But again, as I said, this is such a nice looking figure, and it's down to the holsters and the head. That head is nice. He also has, which I've just seen, a scarf which comes off too, which is really quite nice. Again, I paid dirt cheap for this because it was loose and there's no accessories and I'm in China, so I'm quite happy with that. Very nice figure indeed. How's he size up compared to other figures in this scale? Let's have a look. Stand up. If he wants to stand up, that is. Okay, let's see. Okay, he is up. Let's put him to... No, leave him in the middle. Let's use a higher German soldier, and he is taller, though the German soldier is maybe a little bit bigger. He's just a little bit bigger than the higher German soldier here. Let's look at a Boss Fight Studios. These are a little bit taller, and yep, see the Boss Fight Studios is taller than this version of Hawkeye. Let's use an Acid Rainweld, thank you. She is a little bit shorter than Hawkeye. That's okay. Let's use a Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine Sabretooth, which is a new figure I got recently too. And he is much bigger because, well, you'd expect that with Sabretooth. We'll use a Joy Toy. He is slightly shorter. A Terminator, not sure who makes this one. Shorter, and then I always like to compare against the big boy Hulk, who's obviously much taller. I really like this a lot. I think, especially with the money I paid, even with the lack of articulation, the paint apps, the color scheme, it's one of those figures you get, think this is really nice, and then you don't really want to customize it because you like it. I probably would end up doing that in the future just to add articulation of anything else, but or just using it for something else. But that head sculpt is really nice with that mask. Improve the paint apps a little bit, and you've got a winner of a figure. It's a really, really nice looking figure. Done a good job, even if it's in their cheaper line. This is Orc Smash Toys signing out, saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Orc Smash Toys videos for you. Stay happy and keep collecting. Okay, bye bye.